there's a book written by Ernest Holmes called Science of the Mind, and it's really good and really like dense. So if you want to read it, you can, but I want to share with you a little story in there, because a lot of people are like, well, how do I like how do I do this, like, and the thing is like, who, it's not even like, manifesting is just who you are. It's not a secret, right? But the secret is that people have found it in themselves. Like, you realize, like, wait, every time I say something or that I want something, it just happens to show up. Like, oh my God, I was just thinking about you and you called me. Oh my God, I was just thinking I wanted that a Coke, and here it is. It's like, oh my God, I was just wondering if I was going to have enough money for gas, and then blah blah blah. Like, this kind of stuff, it happens, right? And so when you start noticing that, like, oh, this is just how it is. This is how, reality works, right? So there's a story in, but we make it more complicated. And I want to share this story with you, which really helped me, okay? So, that's my dog in the background. She's like, sorry, she goes squeaky crazy as soon as I get on here. Okay, the story goes is there's all these Greek gods, hanging out together. And they said, okay, it's time that we put the power, we're going to hide the power for all these humans, because they need to be able to use it to access to create their reality. And they said, but we can't make it too obvious, because they can get themselves into a lot of trouble if they know how powerful they are. So one god said, I know, I have an idea. We'll hide it at the bottom of the ocean. They will never find it there. And all the other ones are just like, no, because they're too smart. They're going to build something and they're going to go down there and they're going to find it. And then someone else said, oh, I know. We'll put it in the air that they have to breathe, and it'll be invisible. They'll never be able to see it. And they said, nah, they're gonna build something somehow, some way. They're gonna stumble across it. They're gonna build some contraption, and they're gonna end up seeing it. And then another one said, I know, I have the answer. I know. Well, they'll never, ever find it. And everybody's like, where? They're like, well, hide it inside of them. And really, that's the whole story. But really, what this means is, we'll hide it inside of the way they speak. So think about how many times you have used the words I am just today. I am going to the grocery store. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get me something to eat. Think about how many times you say I am. Just pause it for a second and think about all the ways that you've said it just in the last few minutes, right? You're texting it, you're saying it, you're thinking it, you're constantly. So that's why those two words are so powerful. And you hear so many people talking about it. It's like the power of saying I am, because you are that power. So those two words aren't magic tricks. Those two words are it's a declaration of who you say you are. So it's so simple that when you choose and you say I am this, I am that, right? That's it. It's that simple. But what happens is, when we learn that we are creators, then we immediately going, well, I said it, but where is it? How come it's not here? Right? Because the minute you said that, you're no longer the thing. So if you say I'm wealthy, then you walk around and you're all, but what do I do when I'm looking at my bank account? But what do I do when I have like 2 cents or whatever, right? You start talking like that, and you're just like, remember, it's immediate, it's literal, it's as you are speaking. I made a video about the attached that Bible verse, because I say in that video exactly like what we're doing, right? So you can go watch it. I'll tag it here. So when you're saying I am, right, you are declaring, you are speaking as reality. You're not You're not saying I'm going to. Even when you say I'm going to go to the store, that is a manifestation. So you walking to your vehicle or to the bus or to the corner, right? You are manifesting the grocery store, you're manifesting all the food and stuff to buy in there. It literally, like, watch, like, when before I go to the grocery store, just say I'm going to this grocery store and everything that I want is going to be on sale. And guess what happens? Everything is on sale. And even, like, I love this little one that I've done recently. It's like there's a specific kind of sourdough bread that is from a specific bakery in Chicago that they sell at Whole Foods. And every time I go to the grocery store, I would go in there to look for it, and there would either run out because I got there too late or something like that, right? And I was like so annoyed because I don't want the other bread. So I just started saying, no, this is always here when I want it. And literally every single time, this has gone on for months now, every single time I go there, they have either one or two of the loaves left just for me. It's just standing there with little eyeballs saying, we're here for you because you called and we're here. Do you see? It's like you are manifesting all of it, everything. It's not, manifesting isn't like some cute hobby that you do and you buy a candle and you're just like, okay, I'm going to sit down and manifest. You just literally manifested yourself sitting down. Like, everything is a manifestation. So when you say, as you're speaking and you say I am is like an order. You're saying this is who I am now. And as long as you don't start asking where is it, how come, blah blah blah, that's who you are. You are it. Period.